got to be some of the best mountain biking in Vermont right now.
In your opinion, what sets Killington's mountain biking aside from other spots in Vermont, say, Mount Snow or even Stratton?
Well, Killington's mountains are very diverse, and it's such a great place to be. They've got all kinds of trails. There's jump-specific trails, very technical trails. It's great overall. I mean, you can't go wrong, and that's why it's not super expensive, and it's well worth a day or 2 days or even a weekend there,
My freedom I hold dear. How years ago in days of old when magic.
For anybody who's watching this film, we all know that you're a pretty professional mountain biker now. And in your opinion, what's the best conditions or even, type of weather that will fit your needs while mountain biking?
Well, I personally don't like a very cold day, or rainy, of course, because that's never fun. But also, I don't really care for a very hot, sunny day, because then I get, very sweaty and tired, and it's just not good. But, today was perfect. There was a little bit of overcast, which was all right, but it was cloudy overall, but the sun was still out, which kept everything at a very good temperature. And also, the dirt and the mountain biking trails themselves were very good and weren't muddy or dry or anything.
I'm gonna ramble on, sing my song, gonna work my way around the world, ramble on, yeah. Do my baby on, baby.
Mike, if you have a minute, do you mind interviewing quick? So, I know you had a great day today, mountain biking and everything, and I was just curious. I know it's a very in-depth sport, and for some people out there who don't do it often and stuff, what's the key gear and equipment that you like to use when you go biking or on trips like this?
That's a good question. I think it really depends on what type of mountain biking you're going to be getting into. I mean, there's everything from downhill like we did today, like you're seeing, to all mountain, to uphill, to cross country, even to road. Is really cycling. And but for today, we'll stick to downhill. And for downhill, I definitely recommend a motocross helmet. Motocross has a brim that comes out. It's got goggle holes here, and you wrap your goggles around. And I think that's definitely critical for downhill. I mean, I have seen guys do it with regular cycling helmets, but definitely recommend the motocross helmet. Also padding. I mean, today we were wearing 888 elbow pads and knee pads. They worked great, and definitely recommend that. Gloves, whether you want fingerless or full fingers, it's really your preference. On a hot day, unlike today was perfect, so I was wearing fingered gloves, but on a hot day, fingerless gloves are definitely preferred. And I'd say those are the three most critical things to downhill mountain biking. Obviously, you have your bike, but if you're renting, your local department will handle that. But also shoes. I mean, don't go in wearing Nikes. Go in with something with some tread on it so that you feel comfortable on your pedals all day. And I'd say that's your most critical gear for downhill biking.
All right. Also, I know you had mentioned about bikes and stuff, like renting. How was that experience? I know you did that today.
At Killington, they actually have a great rental program. It's a little on the expensive side, but all mountains are tending to be expensive these days. And you can get everything from a 3-hour package to a full day. They have full suspension bikes, which is definitely recommended for downhill. And I think Killington did a great job with their department of bikes. But we saw guys out there today with hardtails, which is just a front shock like you see in these two bikes here. There's no shock in the rear. It's kind of rough on the bike and the operator, but it's doable. But I definitely recommend a full suspension bike.
Around cars getting down and jumping up. These are some good things that I found.
Gonna hit this nice jump right here. Got the GoPro set up. Comes down along here. Hits it off hopefully to the second landing. Here he goes.
Oh, and my waist, it's got a slinky bolt with a clip that's quick to open. Because loving is the sweetest thing, and up from my waist it happens. And my stomach's got some tasty food that's making me feel good. Cause sharing some meals is something I wish the world could do. When my chest it wears a singlet, while my chest it beating proud. On my chest suggests I am a man that no institutions can knock down. And around my neck is superstition hanging from a chain. Because I got my gods, but in the end I make my